Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure, and you are watching Going Medieval, a game about going medieval. Anyway, we're going to kick off a fresh game. It's out as a beta right now, just for this week. So I'm going to do 3 episodes of this and then leave the building because, well, they'll have thrown me out. That's why. We're calling our village Rampant Stagnation. I'm not entirely sure about this dog with a crown and a bit of a pink. You know what? That's perfect as far as my heraldry goes. We'll just leave everything else standard and crack on. Okay, so we've got to pick our first 3 contestants to enter the village here, and those of you in astute nature will already go, it's rimworld, isn't it? I'm going to go, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's rimworld. Now, if I was going to be playing a full-length effort of this, I'd probably spend more time selecting the characters, but I've decided to just run with it as one would run with anything. Now, you can't change their surname, but you can change their first name, which, you know, leaves things open. So Eve Earl becomes the Duke of Earl, and then you've got Jaquetta Clay. Jaquetta Clay. Well, I think that's easy enough. That's Beretta Clay going on there, and whatever, is going to be Magic Stacy. There we go. Magic Stacy Buttocks is our last attendant. Let's have a look at what they're actually capable of. The Duke of Earl does a bit of medicine. Got an interest in medicine, you see. Keen on it. Likes doing the melee and a spot of tailoring despite being awful at tailoring. Quite good at marksmanship, but doesn't actually enjoy doing it. Alright, perks-wise, she's a Sunseeker. Alright, good. And is a churl, which means she's unhappy and no one likes her. Good times! Beretta is an animal-handling botanist with a culinary flair. Alright, fair play. She's an elf shot, which is what? Or she's been elf shot. She's got excruciating back pain that were caused by fairy arrows. Whatevs. And then she's winsome. Everyone loved her. The shy, the bold, and so forth. That's brilliant. Her pseudonym is the Kitten of Ben. Is it? Oh, okay. And her background is she's a willful blacksmith. Fair play. Whatever you like. Add story to these characters, see if I give a monkeys. And then finally, Magic Stacy is a carpentry mining smith. Good. These are all good things, and perks-wise, she's a Magic Stacy loves nothing than the biting air of midwinter. Right, let's crack on. In the year of our Lord, 1352, 3 brave souls ventured into the countryside, retaken by nature in order to start anew. The name of their new home was Rampant Stagnation, which is an excerpt from Liber Hermogemergemer by the Venerable Fabian from New Exeter, circa 1365. What a delightful tale that is. Right, here we go. Here's the game. Yeah, all right. No, I've read that before. Well, I'm not going to tell people what's just written on the screen. They could do that on other channels, other less channels that are less prone to business like we get up to. Shall I just shut up and get on? Right, you can zoom in, yeah, and you know, tilt a bit so you can see the magic as it occurs. And what you possibly noticed already is we've got the old stepped cliffs going on. Yes, that's right. This is rimworld with a little bit of verticality to it, so you can mine like in the Lord of Dwarves. Yeah, you can build a big hobbit hole and just go and sit in it and count your precious things. Yeah, it's a refinement on a theme, and I, for one, don't have a problem with that. Right, Duke, let's bring up your what are you good at? No, it's here. There you go. There's your what are you good at. You're good at melee. All right, well, or rather, you love the melee. Fine, go get yourself a short sword, and that'll be good. Stace, what's your story with your buttocks? She's pretty handy at melee. Where are your marksmanship? Pretty bad. All right, go get yourself a spear. Yeah, go stick that in your back pocket or wherever it is you decide to keep. And then Beretta is good at slightly good. You could be a marksman. Have a crossbow. All right, see how that suits you. and then we'll go from there. Right, let's. The one thing I'm on the fence about already is whenever you've given someone an order, they flipping hop to it. They go charging straight in and go, yes sirree, Bob. If Bob happens to be your name, there you go. You can put on the linen winter clothes there, just in case. And Beretta, did I give you the sword? I can't remember. No, I didn't. No, I think she's got the... Oh, no, Duke of Earl's got the sword, because she's the melee fixated. So you can have a flimsy wooden buckler. Right, there you go. That's all of that hooked up. Right, job is... What? You're not keen? All right, Stace, there's no need to throw a strop. Right, let's get some materials in to start off with. What should we do first? Let's go for harvest. So anything here that is harvestable, let's grab that, because this is what you're going to make your roof out of. You see, a bit of thatch. And then we'll chop down this implantation of trees, and we'll... where's the zoning? Here we go. Bang up a cabbage field. Now, we don't need these fields to be too big, because our population isn't grand to start with. Or should I say grand? I didn't mean that in the French sense. So we'll bung that in there. Right, everybody, get to work. Go on, I've unpaused, hop to it. Trot flipping on. Now, normally at this point, I would go and bung out a storage pile or something. Look at this; they've got no sense about them at all. So, yeah, thank you. Their help menu. The help menu is great, of course, but we don't need it to give us instructions. So, cut plants. Yeah, you can do that. What do you like? Botany of 3, botany of 1, botany of 5. Okay, in that case, you can have less botanying than others. I want you working on other things. Mining, yeah, you do that and this and that. That first job, I'm going to set them all to do the things of which they have a passion. And then, oh, I suspect these white boxes indicate who's best in class. Yeah, okay, no, I see that. But I mean, okay, I said white. They're probably yellow or some such. Who's my best constructor? And or who has the fewest jobs so far? It's going to be the Duke of Earl, isn't it? Alright, that's fine. You can be my constructor. And anything else at the moment. Now, obviously, they'll all go and do all the jobs when there is a job that needs doing. But the rest of the time, they will go towards whatever job you set as most appropriate. You've played rimworld before, you know how this works. Right, let's... what do we think? 6? 7. Yeah? Okay, alright, 7. Sheds, that's what it's all about. Now, you can also, given that this is a rimworld 3D, is you can chop the viewing height and so forth. So 5 that way, and then 7 down that way, and then seal it in. Yeah, bang a door on the front. Marvelous. Well, let's put it off center. That'll keep them guessing. Stick a window over there so it gets the light in. Bung one over here as well so it gets the light in from that way as well. Spin the beggar. No, hold on. You've got to get it on there, and then you hit the spin the beggar button. Beggar is spun, and wang that in there. Right. Okay. Good. So once that's built, I can tell it to sling a roof on it. You've ruined the harvest. Well, try not to, Beretta. You know, if at all possible, try and keep the harvest unruined. That way we can actually make use of it afterwards. Yeah, I know. Let's up the tempo to max here, because we want to get through quite a bit. Well, we want to get through as much as is sensible. Relatively quick. Construction's failed. Ah, well, never mind. Plenty more trees in the ground. The trees do grow back. You don't have to plant them like you do in the dwarves. Although, actually, I've not seen if you can put a plantation of tree seedage in there or not. But no, that's all good. Right, production. We should probably get a campfire up, actually, just so that we can do a bit of the food when the need arises. Right, okay, we've got ourselves a room. Now, as with rimworld, dwarves, whatever else, you can stick down some flooring in order to make it more glorious. But for now, we'll just bung a quick roof on the top. There you go. Go over that way and then this way. There you go. Smashing. Now, you don't need a scaffold or any kind of business like that to bung a roof on it. See, look at that. That's tasteful, isn't it? Construction failed. They'll get better at it. Trust me. They'll pick up the ropes to this in no time at all. Right, let's issue a few more instructions here. Start hacking down the forest, would you? yeah, that'll be good. And also, we haven't really got much grass kicking around. Now over here we've got clay. Not really going to need that, I'll be honest. We'll just dig that out of the hole. Got some shrooms going on there for anyone wanting to go on a vision quest. Yeah, no, we'll leave that. Got some nuts and berries. You know, good foraging food. Now then, let's stick down some hay sleeping spots. C to kill the roof. One there, one here, and one right next to it, and we'll put a spare just in case we get visitors. Because you never know. Right, okay, yep, do all that. Now, as with RimWorld and everything else, your stuff will decay if you leave it outside, so I want to get to the point where it doesn't do that fairly swiftly. I also want to get some research on the go. Now, research works by consuming these chaps, chronicles. All right, I've got a couple hundred chronicle to get me started. I've got 150 chronicle to get me started here, and you earn more chronicle by beavering away merrily at a research table, and that's all good. We're going to park it outside for now. It's not optimum, but I know I've got a plan. I've got a scheme, so we'll get towards that. Also, let's get me production queue for. I'm going quite quickly, all right, because I want to get through some. So we're going to order a bunch of foods to be made. Keep going till we got 20 in stock. That should do us for now. Grand. Okay, right, there we are. Yeah, it's all good. Now then, I need to figure out who my researcher-in-chief is going to be. Apparently they're all equally rubbish, other than the Duke of Earl, who is also... Yeah, that's my constructing chief of operations there. Oh, that's okay. Dump in the research when there's no construction to be done. I'm okay with that. Now, I've encountered a minor bug. This is a very early beta, so minor bugs are to be expected with regard to Chronicle. So if I go into research now, yeah, thank you, and I go for, I'd like architecture, please. This buys me wooden stairs, wooden roof, and the wooden beams. This is important. I want the wooden beams, please. That's the thing that we're most keen on. Now it says here that I've only got 50 Chronicle in stock, which is accurate, except I've still got 150 Chronicle in stock. Yeah, it's true. There's a counting issue that I've encountered that means that you the counter that you get in your supply yard is inaccurate. Nothing costs anymore or anything like that. It's just wrong at the moment. Let's go for clay brick making, please. This will get us the kiln and clay-based stuff because that's tasteful. But of course, that's $150. So what we'll do here is we'll set a Chronicle limit. Keep going until I have, let's go 300. All right, go make it happen. As you can see, it says I've got 150 in stock. I haven't. I've only got 50 because I've spent the others. So that's what I'm referring to. That is the bug to which I refer. Anyway, they're all sleeping inside. This is a positive initial step that we've got going on here. And also, I've put my workbench in the wrong place. No, it's okay. I can work with that. Because I want to build a little production shed next door, you see. So I'll build out this wall another 2, maybe. But I was going to go 2, but if you feel happier about 3, I can roll with that. Yeah, go on, go out another 3, and then we'll bung this over here. Yeah, hold on, like that. All right, spin it around, and then we can count it up a little better. And then you go 3 beyond there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And here, 1, 2, yeah, no, that's your 3. Good. And then we will stick our wooden beams in here. Now, wooden beams, you use those to support the roof. So if you've got a big room of some description, sticking beams up will support the roof. What I'm going to do with this is I'm not going to fully wall it in. Oh no, I'm building a very tasteful medieval abode of some description. Instead, I shall put a bit of flooring on the top here, right, like this. Yeah, bit of flooring like that, and that will form a roof. Now it's a flat roof design, and I've got no guttering, so obviously over time you're going to get pools of water. You're not. No, I'm making that up. But then when I can stick another floor on top, you see, I can move additional stuff out there while keeping whoever it is that's working down below safely protected from the elephants or elements, depending on which way you want to think about it. Stop failing the construction, Stace, for crying out loud. I mean, it's flooring. After you've done a couple, you should have the process pretty much nailed. So, I mean, I forgive you, obviously. What else am I going to do? But, you might want to concentrate a little bit. Let's bung in some stairs over here. Yeah, go on, wang them in. Right, and that's going to be my second floor, you see. And that way we stick the roofs back on. This bit will stay roofed. I'll do something about this edge bit of roof here. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, no, it's going to look proper tasteful. Then you've got your little shed plus workshop. Which is possibly a little bit more sassier way to describe that than I'd intended. Now I could put a floor in there, but I don't really feel like it, so I'm not going to. Okay, let's get another field up. It's always good to have your fields offset a little. Now, what can we grow here? Barley, handy. Beets, they go very nicely with your bears and your Battlestar Galactica, as you know. And carrots. So we'll go with some carrots here. They take a little longer to gestate, but after doing so, everything's pretty good. Obviously, we can build. We can develop more fruits of the earth later on. Right, I suspect we are out of wood again, so let's go on a deforestation rampage and grab all of the precious palm oil that drops off for us. And yeah, thank you, autosave. You are, as ever, a true legend. Right, let's grab all of the remaining corn, hay, stalk kind of behaviour, malarkey stuff going on there. And that'll be good too. Right, okay, what are we going to do on day 3, I suspect? It is day 3. Well, firstly, let's slow it down while I plan. We'll keep the clock ticking forward. I could go and hunt this rabbit, but I haven't got a butcher yet, so I'm not going to. How are we doing for the old Chronicle production? We've got a heap of 30 going on there. If I drop the tempo on elevation, you'll see that we can peer through the wall. Now this will get more efficient, or people get more efficient, and they make stuff faster the more they do things. Yeah, it's skills. That's what they describe that as, a skill-based system. Let's bung in a couple of windows there just to keep it airy. I'm tempted to put a floor in, but that would not be the best use of resources right now. Let's go harvest these mushrooms, because that'll also get them out of the way. I've got plenty of jobs queued up, and the team are likely to get straight on that and be quite happy. As you can see, I've already got a few variants going on as far as my construction material. We can do wood, we can do clay, we can do limestone, which is a flipping delight for everybody involved. In fact, we could go, shall we? I think we should. Yeah, go grab these limestone deposits. Yeah, did that correctly issue? It has correctly issued the instructions. There you go, Beretta's going straight for it. But that's because I think, no, Beretta doesn't even give a monkeys about mining. One of them does, though. Someone's a mining flipping superstar. Yeah, there we go. Mining. Magic Stace. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, she's well into it. The thing I really like here, actually, is it tells you what level of experience they've got with regards to their skill, so how close they are to levelling up. Nice. As mentioned, this is it's a refinement to the kind of the rimworld formula that allows you to do the same things but a bit better. Now this lot here, this are sticks. You set fire to these in order to do stuff with them. Yeah, you do. Right. Do we want to build another shed now? I'd quite like to put another workbench here, although part of me says, why don't you use this as your storehouse? And another part of me says, get knotted, I'm not using it as my storehouse. All right, fine, I'll build a separate storehouse. Let's keep it simple and yet robust. Yeah, okay, this is as good a place as any. Right, let's do a 3 there. And then we'll take... It might get a little bit chilly, but that can just serve as refrigeration. And then a 3 there. And then we leave a little bit of space. 3. No, let's make it bigger. Let's go 5 and then do a 3 here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah. No, I'm using beamy doors again. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I'm going to build a ruddy great warehouse, and eventually it's going to be 67 stories high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. 2, 3. Yeah, and then that one. Yeah, and I also quite like this grid appearance thing. That's jolly helpful. That certainly speeds you up a little bit. Going, am I on the right line here? There you go. Yeah, wang that lot in, please, team. Good. Right. Excellent. Crack on. What? Your plant handling mishap. Get better at botany. It's important. We're never going to survive as a species if our botanicals are a load of old tosh. Right. Let's wooden beam this up. I think I might even need some interior beam action here to make this work. There you go. Looks good though, doesn't it? I don't think it looks good. I mean, we could have someone live in a little room over the top, but I think I'll probably make it a multi-story crop warehouse, which could be quite the adventure. How's it going on them rocks there, Stace? How's it? Oh, yeah, 105 limestone. Peachy. How's our research heap coming along? 70. I need 150, I think. Hold on, what am I doing next? Clay. Oh, yeah. Need 150. All right, I've got 120. This apparently is reading correctly. All right, okay. Good. Well, that's all right. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. Would have been, only we were waiting for the trees to regrow. And then we could chop them down and go and sling some stuff up. Am I out of flipping wood again? I'm going to give you 2 guesses. The first guess is probably yes. The second, yeah, you haven't built your staircase. Neither. You got 46 of 80 on there. All right, fine. Let's go and chop down some more rainforest. Give me this. Yeah. Go to town there, team. Go on. Go and bang them with an axe. In fact, this is not a great location as far as the ready supply of wood is concerned. I mean, we've got a few bits lying around, and actually that's probably in part due to me not having zoned a stockpile. So let's... yeah, thank you. Oh, you disrupted my zoning of stockpile there, autosave. How dare you? Just down here, corner. Yeah, bang it in, wallop. And then tell it what you want in there. I think we can probably go without human carcasses in there. It's just a thought. And waste as well. We don't want that in there either. Everything else, though, for now, can live in there. You reckon? I know so. Okay, all right. It's all right. Okay, it's all good. Yeah. Yep, smashing. Splendid, even. All right, good. Well, there we go. We're now moving forward into day 4. We've actually got quite a bit of limestone going on. I should probably consider making something from it. Maybe some sort of stony hovel. What are you? Are you a wolf? Are you some kind of troublemaker there, son? Or are you you're just passing through to go and harangue the butterflies? I'll allow you haranguing the butterflies. Just leave my people. Oh no, hold on. No, she was just going to work. It's very hard to tell. Should have made this out of stone. Oh yeah, that would look quite dramatic, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. But instead it's wood, and so it looks like wood. Yep, good. All right. Who's missing? Beretta. She's off doing rampant deforestation. I'm not entirely sure how she's going to get up here. Actually, do I have to build a ramp? Oh no, there is one. There's over there. How does one build a ramp? Maybe one can build a ramp from dirt. I've not investigated this. Let's have a look. Wooden stair straight. No, those are stairs. Clearly not a ramp. I mean, I'm not averse to having a set of stairs going up to the next level. Well, you know, inquiring minds and all that kind of business. Also, we should probably stick someone on hauling for a bit. How's your skills coming along, Stace? I'm curious. Because you've been beavering away over there for a bit now, and I'm very curious to know how you're getting on. That's a tree. I don't know. Are they any good at mining? Stace, she's level 1 mining, coming up on level 2. Good to see. Okay, what about you, Duke of Earl? How's your research? Intellectual? Level 2. All right. Okay. All right, well, keep it going. Now, they have moods and all of that kind of business, but they're not really that deployed in this current build. So right now, it's less of an issue. I don't have to be quite as concerned about, you know, whether they're about to throw their toys out the pram and go on some kind of stick-based rampage, which is probably just as well, given that I'm generally just mashing stuff in and building myself a little village. Oh, we've got my steps done. That's good. What do you want to stick on the roof of here? Nothing yet. We're building me big storehouse. And then when it's done, we will discover, probably, that I'm going to need to bang in another pillar in the middle in order to build sufficient flooring. How's it looking? Oh, it's coming on. It is coming on. You're not wrong. All right, let's start getting the flooring in, and then we'll press. No, wait. There you go. Do that. Yeah. No, and then that's the ticket. Have we got enough? We have got enough. Fab. All right, good. Right, wang the roof on there, team. I mean, I possibly should have left enough room for a set of stairs later on, but I'm not too fussed about it, to be honest. I'll probably do that a bit later. Until we start. Now that I've got my stockpile up, let's clear these tutorial options here. You can see the stuff that's actually been moved to stockpile. So we've got 17 packaged meals and 11 sticks. Fabulous. Great. Who doesn't love a stick? Oh, hold on. What have we got going on here? Lost property. Appearing deranged at first, Aethelmund is simply overcome with terror. A pitiful stumbling corpse with wheels from Wales. Wheels? Well, surely welts. I don't know, it's possibly a word, but it's a new one on me. From binding and harsh beatings by a cruel master. Aethelmund begs, hide me, I will die if I'm caught. Welcome to rampant stagnation. There, you in the hat. Now, what are you up to? You're a chef. You're also quite bright, and you do the smithing. Okay, you're a bit peckish at the moment. That's okay. I'm good with that. Let's assign jobs correctly. Given that you love a bit of research, I'm putting you on research. Duke of Earl, you are relieved of researching duties. You may now go back to, well, pretty much whatever takes your fancy, I'll be honest. You're pretty good at harvesting, but you've got no passion for it. Yeah, you can do a bit of whatever. I'll tell you what, I'm going to bang you on hauling for now. If you don't care about the important stuff, I'll give you the least important stuff to do. I'll stick you on smithing, cooking. You are top dog. However, you have no care for it. I'll let Beretta do the cooking. In fact, let's up the tempo on Beretta, and you can go a one up arrow on there. There you go. Magic Stacey Buttock's construction skill is now level 2. Well done, Stace. You got there eventually. I've lost my village. Hold on, there it is. Okay, good. How's this floor coming on? If I go up a bit. Oh, I see. See, yeah. Look, it hasn't let me do the whole thing. It's making me wait until I've got this initial phase in before I book in any more. And even then, I suspect I might have to put some kind of pillar in the middle of the room in order to go any further. But you know what? It's okay. No, that's all right. Duke of Earl's hungry. But go and get a snack. This is why we make food specifically for this kind of eventuality. Right, we've got 320 hay in stock. We've got a bunch of sticks. I've got some stew. Lovely. And I've got 120 chronicle. Need 150 chronicle. And then I can start making some clay bricks. Obviously, I'm going to want to start making some clay as well. But these two things will be linked pretty quickly. Because then you say, I can start putting in some floors that are robust and tasteful. And that will help us out in myriad ways. Yes. Myriad ways it will help us out. Yeah, there you go. Go harvest that lot. Keep yourself out of trouble. There you go. Magic Stace has finished that bit of the floor. Yeah, I thought so. Now, the question is, can I get any more in here? Or am I going to need to build a pillar? Go on, snap to the right bit. It can be just a little bit finicky about where it will let you put stuff. But it does get there. If you keep waggling around a bit, it'll get there eventually. It's just there will come a point where you just kind of go, oh, I've got the knack of this now. Hang on, let's go over here and see if there you go. That's it. There you go. Wang that in as well. Let's see if we can finish off the whole lot, and that'll be good. Now, how many logs have we actually got in stock? Are they still in transit? I've got 381 limestone. That's fun. I've got 290 chronicle. Lies. I've got 140. because that also includes the 150 starter chronicle that you had. This is the bug of which I referred earlier to. Okay, 150. Apparently I've got 200. I don't believe you for a second, but anyway, let's just get on with it. All right, do that. See, so I just consumed that, and it's still here. Yeah, it's misleading. It's telling you porky pies. So I now need to. I've got 50 left. If I want to do another 150 research option, which I do, we'll probably go with food and cooking as our next ploy. Food requires 150, so I need at least 100 more of the chronicle in order to get that underway. Take the floors out of my face. Here we go. Right. Keep going till I've got 310. I've got 310. Keep going till I've got 500. Now, the only downside to this, of course, is because this is working off that counter, which, as mentioned, is inaccurate, and therefore you have to. That number's just going to go up and up and up and up, and it's very risky to just assign someone to research permanently, and you lose any kind of production. Oh, that Duke! Why are you sleeping out here? There's a perfectly viable bed over in the ghetto. Do you prefer sleeping outside? Have you got some kind of quirk of nature that says that you refuse to sleep indoors? I don't know. Together we are strong. It is good that we are helping people in need. She's in a good mood. Good for you. What else? Your movement speed's 351%. Not entirely sure what she's been eating, but it's clearly working for her. Right, so it's all good. Let's slow it down, you see, and enjoy the slower pace for a moment. Right, how's that looking? Right, we've got one hole left in the middle. This is why I had a suspicion I was going to require a pillar of some kind, but it might just work. Yep, I don't think that's supported. Phooey. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Right, okay, so, yeah, there you go. Good. See, the ghost outline there is going to help make this possible. If we just bung one of these in the middle, everything should be great. There you go. Bung that in the middle, everything should be great. Yep. It's fine. I like that the structure has to be supported. I think that is a fine piece of realism. I have no issue with that in the slightest, but it's just a bit of a pain in the bum until I've kind of got a feel for how much space do I need to allow here. Hang on, give me the thing. There you go. That's it. Bung that lot in there, and then this will keep all of my precious things in the dry. Splendid. Now I could go hunt those deer. You haven't got any more flipping workshopping going on yet. This is very true. Okay, right. Well, look, let's leave this one here for now. We'll focus on Aethelmund, who clearly needs a better name. Can I rename you Aethelmund? Because your name's rubbed. Oh, there we go. Dangerous. I don't know if it's going to fit. Dangerous Sid. No. Dangerous Sigh. No. You're not that dangerous then, are you, Aethel? How about Brad the Hat? There you go. Brad the Hat. Because he's got a hat. I know, I thought this through, you know. I'll tell you something else, Brad. You can go and get yourself a bow. Hang on, where do we put it? Did we put it in the new shed? Yeah, we did. There you go. Go and have a new bow there, Brad. Might as well make you capable of... I've no idea if you're any good at archery or not, but breaking news, you're going to get good at it. So they are. Oh, this is ash, incidentally. Oh, no, it's not. It's not ash, it's vegetable rot. Mmm. Put it in a stew. Right, I'll be back, well, pretty soon, I would imagine, with another one of these. We're going to do 3, just as a general kind of initial poke. And I can tell you something for nothing. I like it. But you knew that already. No, unpause. Yeah. No, look. See, we've got the stuff wafting around. This is a town of my own little building here. I think this has got virtue. The question I have right now is, how many civilians are you going to be allowed to have? If it is rimworld-esque, where it only lets you have, 2 or 3 before the wheels come off your wagon, catch fire, then explode, killing everybody, I'm less interested. 20 would be nice. Yeah, otherwise I'm going back to Founder's Fortune or the Nameless Dwarves. You've been warned. I've been Colonel Failure. Catch you next time. Cheerio. Well, there you go. It's a bit of going medieval for you there. Well, I'll be back with a couple more of these because I like it. And because I've already recorded them, so, you know, there's that too. Anyway, today's outro is sponsored by Kick Yes, who is back for the final instalment of the 5-part Kick Yes Gets Me to Read a Bedtime Story, none of which are, strictly speaking, bedtime stories. And today's is no exception to that rule. We're doing the scorpion and the frog, friends. Okay? Yeah, this is a parable. It's a lesson that you can all take home with yourself there and pass it on and make out like it's wisdom. Right, shall we trot on? We'll trot on. One day, a scorpion looked around at the mountain where he lived and decided he wanted a change. So he set out on a journey through the forests and hills. Scorpions, forests, I don't necessarily buy it, but it's a parable. Well, you know, you allow a certain amount of creative license here. I'll crack on. He climbed over rocks and under vines. Again, vines, I'm sure. And kept going till he reached a river. The river was wide and swift, and the scorpion stopped to reconsider the situation. He couldn't see any way across. That's a Debbie Downer, that one. So he ran upriver and then checked downriver, all the while thinking that he might have to turn back. Suddenly he saw a frog sitting in the rushes by the bank of the stream on the other side of the river. He decided to ask the frog for help getting across the stream. Fair play. "Hello, Mr. Frog," called the scorpion across the water. "Would you be so kind as to give me a ride on your back across the river?" "Well now, Mr. Scorpion, how do I know that if I try to help you, you won't try to kill me?" asked the frog hesitantly. It's not the first time the frog's encountered a scorpion. "Well, now, because..." The scorpion replied, "If I tried to kill you, then I would die too. For you see, I cannot swim." There you go, there's logic in that. Now, this seemed to make sense to the frog, because he's a logical creature, but he asked, "What about when I get close to the bank? You can still try to kill me and get back to the shore." "This is true," agreed the scorpion, "but then I wouldn't be able to get to the other side of the river, would I? Because I'm a scorpion, I can't swim." "All right, then how do I know you won't just wait till we get to the other side and then kill me?" said the frog. "Ah," crooned the scorpion, "because you see, once you've taken me to the other side of this river, I will be so grateful for your help that it would hardly be fair to reward you with death. Now, would it?" Okay, yeah, all right. I mean, it depends. I mean, there's a lot, kind of, depending on how honourable you think this scorpion is, but that is rather the point of the story. So the frog agreed to take the scorpion across the river. He swam over to the bank and settled himself near the mud to pick up his passenger. The scorpion crawled onto the frog's back, his sharp claws prickling into the frog's soft hide, and the frog slid into the river. The muddy water swirled around them, but the frog stayed near the surface so the scorpion would not drown. He kicked strongly through the first half of the stream, his flippers paddling wildly against the current. Halfway across the river, the frog suddenly felt a sharp sting in his back, and, out of the corner of his eye, saw the scorpion remove his stinger from the frog's back. A deadening numbness began to creep into his limbs. "You fool!" cried the frog. I probably didn't do that. The exclamation mark, see, it threw my... I'll do it again. "You fool!" said the frog. He's got scorpion poisoning. Croaked the frog. "Now we shall both die. Why on earth did you do that?" The scorpion shrugged, because he's got shoulders, and did a little jig on the drowning frog's back. I don't remember the little jig from previous. "I could not help myself. It's my nature." They both sank into the muddy waters of the swiftly flowing river. And there you go. And now, I mean, and this is the same as a leopard. You can't change its spots. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Teach your grandmother to suck eggs. All of that kind of business. It's all the same. The meaning is the same. Is that if you're expecting a square to be round, you're going to be mistaken. And somewhat disappointed if a round square is the thing that you were hoping for. It's just not going to happen. It's going to sting you in the back, and you're going to drown. And meet Mr. Frog in the process, quite possibly. There you are. Metaphors collapsing in and amongst one another is merely one of the services that I can provide. If you visit wizio.com/kernelfailure. And because this is a sponsored outro here, I thought, well, you know what? Let's bung in some more sponsorship. So when you get across to the wizio.com/Colonel Failure, why not crack open your brand new extra wallet? Yeah, it's very good. This one is in tan. It comes in a very nice presentation box, and it's got a piece of tissue paper there to keep you amused. Oh, I'm not joking. And then you've got your top-notch wallet. Your extra wallet, and you pop out various bits. And hold on, I'll do that again. See, this is a literal first unboxing, you see, and I've watched the video of it being unboxed previously, and I went like, oh, that looks quite good. And there you go. You get there, and you kind of go like, do you take plastic? And you put all of it's got stories in there as well, but more than that, it's got your RFID protection going on. It's fully encased in carbonate and lead, guaranteed gamma radiation. I don't know, actually, I don't know if they made that guarantee or if I'm doing it. Nice. Look, I'm going to do it again. Do you take plastic? It's got a flipping trigger on your card holder. That's brilliant. Hold on, let's go. What's going on in here? Our story, user manual. That's quick. I like it. Earn 15 quid. I'll keep hold of that. Show the world. Maybe. Feedback. And the tracker. Got the tracker? Why, yes, I do. Okay, what we got going on in the tracker, friends. Right, okay, so you... Oh, well, let's pull it out of here correctly, otherwise you might do it some damage. Right, so what the tracker is it's a tracker. It does, what have we got going on here? Got a tracker, scan to start setting it up. Ooh, it comes with a user manual. A wallet with a manual. Flipping, what is going on in the 21st century? Oh, that feels nice. There you go. Yeah. Ooh. Now, I suspect what this is, in fact, I know what this is you zap this, you zap the back of that, right? You put in your details, and then you wang this bad boy into your placky in your card holder there, at which point you can then shoot it at people, James Bond style. Q would be devastated. The firing mechanism is not completely perfect there. You're not going to hurt anybody with that. But no, and should your wallet go AWOL, you can track it on internet. And then go and find the miscreant who has apprehended your wallet, and go spank him sensibly. Although chances are the miscreant in question is yourself, and it fell out of your pocket or you left it somewhere. I was going to the airport in Los Angeles once, and I was busy sorting out the money to pay the taxi driver when I got to the airport. Forgot to put my wallet back in my pocket. Yeah, and you know what would have solved that? The extra smart wallet, friends. It's a wallet, but it's smart. You've got a smart fridge. You've got a smartphone. You've got a television that thinks it's smart. You think you're quite smart. You need the extra smart wallet with ejector seat for cards. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Now, this isn't something I randomly bought. They randomly sent me this and said, would you like to do a product review? That was my product review. It's not the last one either. I got to do another one. It's just going to randomly insert another couple of these. They only asked for one, but I'm going to do a couple more because I think it's hilarious. You never know when the extra smart wallet, easy to say, is going to make another appearance on video. No, keep watching for it. Maybe I'll do it on all of them. Anyway, if you want an extra smart wallet, or even if you just want to have a look at the website, I've slung the link down in the bottom. I'm not getting paid for this, but if you buy one using the link below, I get a kickback. It's nice, definitely nice. Well, I haven't got my... I'll tell you what, next time I do one of these, I'll show you the wallet I'm using at the moment, because I think I might switch. It's nice. Oh, I like it. Or you could touch it. It's got an elastic band thing there for your money and sundry other items. You can put other things in the traditional wallety bit going on there. what's not to like? Anyway, no sponsorship too big, friends. Get in touch if you want me to shill your old rubbish, and I'll do it if I like it. That's the trick. I'll only do it if I like it. And I thought, that's quite good fun. I quite like an ejector seat wallet with an RFID blocking radio track. How does it work? If you're blocking RFIDs, how does it find the tracking widget? Because it's magic. That's why. Yeah, probably says so on one of these that I'm going to go and read now.